The first words you hear in the morning shape your entire day. Not your coffee, not your alarm clock, not the news, but the voice in your own head. So what if your first words weren't complaints, but commands? What if you could train your mind the way a Stoic would, with words that build clarity, calm, and unshakable strength? You could have 16 hours ahead of you, but if the first 10 minutes are wasted in worry, noise, and rush, the rest feels reactive, not intentional. The Stoics knew this. That's why they practice something few of us do today: morning self-talk. Not just positive affirmations, but powerful mental programming, clear, grounded, commanding. So in this video, you'll learn 10 Stoic self-talk habits to speak into your mind each morning, each one designed to give you clarity, resilience, and momentum. These aren't motivational fluff. They're psychological tools backed by ancient wisdom and modern science to help you lead the day instead of follow it. Let's dive into 10 Stoic self-talk habits to start your day like a warrior of the mind. 1. I am not my thoughts. I am the thinker of them. Have you ever noticed how your mind starts talking before you even open your eyes? That voice isn't you. It's just a habit speaking. Stoics like Epictetus taught that your first power of the day is distinction, the ability to recognize the difference between what you think and who you are. Modern cognitive therapy agrees. When you separate yourself from your thoughts, you regain the driver's seat. Here's the twist. Instead of trying to shut your thoughts up, give them a name. Call that reactive voice the complainer or the panicker. You don't fight it, you observe it. By naming the part, not the whole, you use merism to gain control. You're not anxious, you're a calm observer of one anxious thought. Power begins the moment you stop believing every story your mind tells you. 2. I don't need more time. I need more intention. Once you've reclaimed your identity from your thoughts, the next step is to reclaim your time from distraction. Have you ever had a busy day, yet felt like you got nothing important done? That's not a scheduling problem. That's a focusing problem. Stoics like Seneca saw time not as something we lack, but something we waste. If your attention is fragmented, no amount of time will be enough. If your attention is focused, 10 minutes can change your life. Intention turns moments into momentum. Instead of chasing productivity hacks, speak one intention aloud in the morning. One aim, one value, one thing that deserves your time. Not everything that demands it. Time expands for those who choose where to pour it. 3. My first win is waking up calm, not reactive. And once you know what matters, the next challenge is emotional, resisting the pull of reactivity. Do you ever check your phone before you even sit up? Most people don't wake up, they get pulled up, pulled into news, opinions, anxiety, other people's urgency. But the Stoic rewires this pattern. Before the day speaks to you, you speak to yourself. Calm isn't weakness, it's the ultimate strength. Start with breath. One deep inhale, one steady exhale, then a grounding statement. I begin with calm. This isn't avoidance, it's orientation. Before you pick up speed, you pick a direction. Your reaction sets the rhythm. Your calm sets the tone. 4. The obstacle is not a block, it's a blade. Now that you've centered yourself, it's time to face the day and all the friction that comes with it. Do you wake up already thinking about what's going to go wrong? Stoicism doesn't pretend life is smooth. It trains you to use the rough parts, not resist them. Marcus Aurelius didn't say, ignore the obstacle. He said, the obstacle becomes the way. Here's the shift. That thing you're dreading today, the awkward conversation, the difficult task, the uncertainty, It's not in your way. It is the way. It's sharpening you, honing something dull inside. You don't avoid it. You walk toward it, eyes open. Suffering carves, but you decide what shape it reveals. 5. Comfort is tempting. Clarity is lasting. After accepting the obstacle, the next temptation is retreat, especially into comfort. Ever hit snooze just because life feels foggy? The bed is warm, the world feels cold. It's easy to seek softness when the day feels hard, but comfort is temporary. Clarity is transformational. The Stoic doesn't chase ease, they chase truth. That includes the uncomfortable ones. Clarity comes from facing what you'd rather avoid. The hard question, the honest answer, the bold choice. And the best time to face it? Before the day muddies your vision. What you avoid in the morning becomes your master by night. 6. I choose my inner climate. And when clarity meets the chaos of the outside world, your next power is your atmosphere. Do you brace yourself for chaos before the day even starts? Most people check the weather outside. Stoics check the weather inside. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The world will do what it does. But your mind, that's your territory. Before the noise gets in, choose your tone, set your intention. Don't ask, will it be a good day? Ask, what kind of person will I be regardless? You are the thermostat, not the thermometer. 7. I practice presence, not prediction. Once your inner climate is set, it's easy to be pulled back into the mind's old habit, forecasting the future. Do you try to mentally prepare for every possible scenario? That's not planning, that's pre-living stress. The Stoics knew that the mind, left unchecked, runs simulations all day. But those simulations cost energy. You're trying to solve problems that don't exist yet. Instead, try this. Zoom into the task at hand. Chop vegetables as if it's your calling. Write an email like it's the only one that matters. Walk as if each step deserves attention. You don't need to control the future, just master the moment. 8. I am the sculptor of my first hour. And once you're fully present, that's when you gain real creative power. Do you spend your mornings reacting to everything? The first hour is sacred. It's where the tone is set. The Stoics treated mornings like sculptors treat stone, with clarity, patience, and purpose. If you don't carve your first hour, the world will do it for you. Try this. For 1 hour, consume nothing. Create instead. Think, write, reflect, move. Set the tone. Don't absorb one. How you begin determines how far you'll go. 9. I do not negotiate with excuses. But the moment you try to create, resistance appears. And that's where discipline must rise. Ever catch yourself rationalizing a bad habit before you're even fully awake? Excuses are clever. Just 5 more minutes. I'll start tomorrow. But the Stoics didn't debate with weakness. They replaced it with discipline. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. It's not about perfection, it's about pattern. Each time you override an excuse, you cast a vote for your stronger self. Discipline is built in moments when no one's watching. 10. My peace is my power. And finally, when thought is clear, intention is chosen, calm is steady, obstacles are tools, and discipline is firm, peace arises. Do you wake up feeling behind, like you're already losing? That's borrowed stress. The Stoics didn't begin with panic, they began with peace. They didn't see peace as passive, but as an active force. Calm isn't a lack of urgency, it's total clarity on what matters. Begin here. Before checking messages, check in with yourself. Before reading updates, update your state. Take a breath. Remember your values. Panic is loud. Power is quiet. So before you leave this video and walk into your day, ask yourself, what kind of life would I live if my first words every morning built strength, not stress? If instead of letting the world speak first, you set the tone, with clarity instead of chaos, with discipline instead of delay, with peace that comes not from perfect circumstances, but from practiced inner stillness. This isn't just Stoicism. This is training. Daily, deliberate, unshakable. If that's the kind of mindset you want to build, one grounded in ancient wisdom, sharpened for modern life, then hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Because every week, we don't just post content, we forge mental resilience, one idea at a time. And if you're ready to keep going, to build not just peace, but real success without suffering, click on the next video right here on your screen, because success isn't about hustling harder, it's about thinking deeper, choosing wiser, and staying calm under pressure. You've trained your mind for the day. Now train your path for the life you want. Thanks for being here. Now go live today as if it were your first and your last.